Hi guys! The animal world is full of survival strategies we never imagined before. Some can spray boiling chemicals at their enemies, some shoot blood from their eyes, and there are even those willing to blow themselves up to protect their colony. These defense mechanisms are not only unique, but also show how extraordinary the process of evolution has been over millions of years. Here are 8 of the most unique animal defense mechanisms in the world. First up is the Bombardier beetle, guys. This little beetle has one of the most terrifying biological weapons in the insect world. Inside its abdomen, there are 2 separate chambers that each store different chemicals, namely hydroquinone and hydrogen peroxide. When threatened, these 2 chemicals mix in a reaction chamber at the tip of its abdomen. And as a result, this chemical reaction produces a hot spray with a temperature reaching 100 degrees Celsius, which is equivalent to the boiling point. Lastly, this boiling liquid is expelled through the tip of its abdomen, which can rotate up to 270 degrees, allowing the beetle to target its enemies from various angles. What makes it even crazier is the speed of its spray. The Bombardier beetle can fire its weapon up to 500 times per second in small pulses. Each spray produces a loud sound and creates clearly visible smoke. This beetle is found on almost every continent except Antarctica. Predators like frogs, birds, and spiders have often fallen victim to its spray. Even researchers from MIT have spent years studying how this tiny beetle can control such a powerful chemical reaction without harming itself. Next, we have the Texas horned lizard, guys. This small, spiky reptile from the deserts of North America and Mexico has a defense mechanism that's truly chilling. When threatened by predators like eagles, snakes, or coyotes, this lizard can squirt blood from the corners of its eyes. This process is called autohemorrhaging or blood squirting reflex, where the muscles around the blood vessels in the eyes contract and flood the ocular sinuses with blood. Not only that, this blood can be shot up to a distance of 1.2 meters, or about 4 times the length of its body. The blood that comes out contains formic acid, which is obtained from eating poisonous harvester ants. The taste of this blood is very unpleasant and can make predators like coyotes and wolves run away immediately. The Texas horned lizard itself is only about 9 centimeters in size, but it is equipped with spiky skin, excellent camouflage, and the ability to puff up its body to twice its size. The ability to squirt blood from its eyes makes it one of the most unique lizards on the planet. Interestingly, herpetology researchers from the University of Texas found that this blood also contains compounds that taste bitter and sting. So it's not just surprising, but it also really tortures predators that get sprayed. Next, there's the Spanish-ribbed newt, guys. This little salamander from the Iberian Peninsula has a defense mechanism that sounds like science fiction, which is its own ribs piercing out through its skin. When it feels threatened, the salamander flattens itself and arches its back. Its ribs then move forward until they are perpendicular to its spine, piercing through the orange spots on its sides. The sharp tips of the ribs stick out like poisonous spines. Uniquely, the surface of these protruding ribs releases a poisonous white fluid from glands in its skin. This poison can cause extreme pain, even death, to predators that try to eat it. This salamander belongs to the species Pleuroteles waltell and can be found in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. After the danger has passed, this salamander can retract its ribs back into its body. Thanks to the regenerative abilities that all types of salamanders have, the wounds on its skin can heal completely without a trace. This process can be repeated throughout its lifetime. Research from the journal Nature shows that this mechanism is very unique in the world of vertebrates. There are no other vertebrate animals that use their own bones as an active defense weapon like this. In fourth place, we have the hairy frog, guys. This frog from the Central African forests is nicknamed the Wolverine frog because of its terrifying defense mechanism. When threatened, this frog can break its own finger bones. The broken bones then pierce out from the foot pads and function like sharp claws. The bones that come out are connected to the muscles through collagen, so the frog can use them to scratch its enemies. Not only that, this mechanism makes the hairy frog the only known vertebrate that breaks its own bones as a weapon. Researchers from Harvard found that these broken bones produce a very sharp tip, similar to Wolverine's claws in the X-Men movies. The hairy frog, or Trichobatrachus robustus, is found in Cameroon, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and several other Central African countries. This frog is also known for the fine hairs that grow on the sides of its body during mating season, where these hairs actually help absorb more oxygen from the water. What makes this defense even more brutal is the healing process, because after using its claws, the broken bones will return to their original position and heal on their own. And this frog can use this trick multiple times throughout its life. The self-exploding ant is in fifth place. Ants from the forests of Malaysia and Brunei have the most extreme defense in the insect world, which is to blow themselves up. This ant is known by its scientific name, Colobopsis saundersi, and belongs to an ant family that consists of about 15 species. Uniquely, the worker ants of this species have large glands filled with poison that stretch from their heads to their abdomens. When the colony is attacked by predators such as other ants or spiders, these worker ants will tighten their abdominal muscles so strongly that their bodies burst and explode. And as a result, a sticky yellow poisonous liquid will spray in all directions. Not only that, this liquid can paralyze or even kill predators that are hit, as the poison is corrosive and can stick to the enemy's body. Unfortunately, this process also kills the ant itself, making it a form of self-sacrifice for the safety of the colony. Research published by National Geographic shows that older ants tend to be the ones who most often blow themselves up. They are at the forefront of the colony's defense, while the younger ants are assigned to other tasks. In sixth place, there's the sea cucumber, guys. This sea cucumber, which looks weak and harmless, actually has a defense mechanism that makes predators immediately give up. When threatened by fish, crabs, or starfish, the sea cucumber can expel its own organs from its anus. The organs that come out include intestines, gills, and a toxic structure called Cuvierian tubules, which look like sticky white threads. Uniquely, these expelled organs can bind, poison, and even kill predators that try to eat them. The Cuvierian tubules themselves contain holothurine compounds, which are highly toxic and can paralyze a predator's nervous system within seconds. Sea cucumbers can be found in all the world's oceans. From shallow waters to the deep sea, With more than 1,700 known species ranging in size from just a few centimeters to over 1.8 meters. However, the most amazing thing is their regenerative ability, where after expelling their organs, sea cucumbers can regrow all the lost organs within a few weeks. In 7th place, there's the hagfish, guys. This ancient fish from the deep sea has a very effective but also very disgusting defense mechanism, which is producing a huge amount of slime. The hagfish has about 100 slime glands along its body. When attacked by predators like sharks or other large fish, these glands will release slime within milliseconds. This slime expands when it comes into contact with seawater and can fill the predator's gills. Not only does this slime make things slippery, but it can actually choke the predator to death. Hagfish slime clumps up when it comes into contact with water and clogs the predator's gills, so the predator can't breathe. A research video from Scientific Reports shows a shark immediately fleeing after coming into contact with this slime. Hagfish, or Myxini mycinidae, have existed on Earth for more than 300 million years, making them one of the oldest surviving fish families. This animal is found in deep seas all over the world, from the cold Arctic waters to the Indian Ocean. Surprisingly, recent research has proven that hagfish are not just scavengers as previously believed. Video cameras placed in the deep sea captured footage of hagfish actively preying on other fish. Lastly, there's the poison dart frog, guys. This small, brightly colored frog from the tropical forests of Central and South America is the most poisonous animal on the planet. Of all the poison dart frog species, the most dangerous is the golden poison frog, or Philobates terribilis. A single frog contains enough poison to kill 10 to 20 adults. Its poison is called batrachotoxin, which works by blocking nerve signals in the victim's body. In fact, this poison is so powerful that the indigenous Embera tribe in Colombia has been using it for hundreds of years to coat the tips of their hunting blowpipes. Just touching the skin of this frog can cause numbness and a burning sensation. Its poison works very quickly, and there is no known antidote. The bright colors on the body of the poison dart frog are not for beauty, but as a warning. These striking blue, yellow, red, and green colors are signals to predators that this frog is very dangerous. This strategy is called aposematism or warning coloration. Interestingly, poison dart frogs that are kept in captivity lose their toxins. This proves that the toxins come from their natural diet in the wild, which consists of ants, mites, and small insects that contain poisonous alkaloid compounds. Without that food, these frogs are completely harmless. Those are the 8 most unique animal defense mechanisms in the world. I hope this information is useful, and see you in our next interesting video.